Hey guys, this is Jen Radza from Our Change of Art, and today we'll be making a baby card. I have these two friends and they're twins. They're both pregnant, and one of the twins is pregnant with twins, and her baby shower is next weekend. Now, that's kind of confusing. I'm not sure if you got all of that. Honestly, I don't even know if I got all of that. All I know is that I have a baby card to make. Let's get started. So to start this card, I'll be using a piece of the Recollections 110-pound cardstock. I think it's 110. Yes, 110 pound. And this stuff is really good. I was skeptical at first when I bought it, but now that I've been using it, I really enjoy it because it's nice and heavy and it's inexpensive and you can use a coupon. And I'll be making an A2 sized card by scoring it at 4 1/4. Whoops. And I knew that I wanted to have yellow stripes in the card. I figured yellow was a nice neutral color for a baby card. So I started ahead of time and I made some of these strips. They're about 1/2 inch in width. I also did some other pre-planning, which is kind of unlike me. Sometimes I just like jump in and wing it. But I have these really cute elephant dies. These are from Clear and Simple Stamps. A lot of the products I'm using today are Clear and Simple Stamps because I think they have the most adorable baby stuff. And when I was on their design team is when they released a whole collection full of baby themed stamps and dies. And I'm so happy to have them because I use them anytime I need a baby card. If you follow my blog, you'll notice that I guess it was a few days ago I had posted a baby card using some of their products as well. Now this is some light gray cardstock. I don't remember the name of it offhand. And I'm going to be cutting 2 elephants because there are twins. And I wanted to have one shade slightly different. So if you look in the bottom here, there's just a little test of some Copic markers, and I'll show you that step in a little bit. So anytime I do die cutting, I like to use a little bit of painter's tape to adhere to the paper so the die doesn't shift around. So give me a moment and I'll be cutting 2 of these. I actually cut 3 because I wanted an extra for insurance just in case I mess up on the stamping. Now I showed you I had some colors kind of doodled in the corner. I decided that the C2 Copic marker is perfect for just a little bit of color variation. I didn't want anything that was going to be too drastic, so I'll just be going on top of one of the die cuts and coloring it in so that I can just darken it a teeny tiny bit. Now as this dries, it's just going to get a little bit lighter. And now I could start my stamping. I'm using the Hero Arts charcoal, the charcoal mid-tone shadow ink to do my stamping. And this elephant is from the baby shower stamp set from Clear and Simple Stamps. I'm not sure if my head is getting in the frame. I apologize if it is. I just wanted to go right on top of it. Now this one still isn't quite dry yet, but I'm going to go ahead and stamp over it anyway. I think it's dry enough that it won't mess up the stamped image. And once again, just going over it to line everything up. Now the 2 elephants are going to be paired together just like this. And I wanted them to be inlaid one inside of each other. One inside of the other one, actually. That's a better way of explaining it. So I'm going to take this other die and lining their feet up so they stand together. I'm just going to tape them together like this and run it through the die cutter one more time. And now you're left with some separate little pieces here. So the front of the second elephant will go right like that. This part of the body is not needed. I'm going to use the tape to help get out this little piece here. Okay, I got to bring out the big tools now. See if I can poke it out. Oh, there it goes. So this part will go right here, and then the foot will be like that. So now it looks like they are just walking together like twins would. And I have some regular tape over here, just some like clear Scotch tape. And on the back, I'll be adhering these guys together. The whole thing is going to get put together with foam tape, so I don't need to be as careful. I just want them to get held together while I'm working with them. Ah, they look so cute together. And I'm really glad I darkened it. I think it needs just that little bit of extra definition. Alright, now I'm going to work on the rest of the card. I'm going to keep things pretty simple. I showed you those yellow strips earlier. And they'll be going across just like this. I'm not sure exactly what the spacing is going to be. I want to do my stamping first. And one of these strips is going to get stamped with Best Wishes from Baby Sentiments. And then the other one will get On Your Growing Family. I don't have any twin stamp sets. I don't think, at least. I was going through some of my stash, so that'd be really cool if I could find some, or maybe make some with Altenew or design some. That might be good. Now I have the Hero Arts black ink for the Best Wishes. Doesn't really matter which strip I stamp this onto. And then that same gray, the charcoal, will be used to stamp the rest of the sentiments. So now I need to think about placement. It's where things get tricky. I'm pretty sure I'll be stamping just directly on the white right beneath the Best Wishes. Okay, so I have 5 strips of yellow. So I know that I want this one in the middle to be centered as much as I can get it centered. Here, I'll line it up this way on my grid mat. So right here is center. I'll actually adhere that down so I have a starting point. And the strips are just slightly longer so that I can trim it down later. I didn't want them to be too short. Okay, now comes the Best Wishes. Okay, now I'm ready to stamp the rest of the sentiment. Just like that. Okay, now these little guys are just going to go right here. And I'll be using some foam tape to stick them down. Okay, they're going to go right there, and I can use my scissors to trim off the excess. And to finish the card, I just added some white enamel dots kind of randomly around the sentiment. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.